Welcome to the July 5th edition of Markets Demystified from ESOP Advisor, LLC. I'm your host and the owner of ESOP Advisor, Jonathan Oden. This edition, Netflix's Working, Milton Friedman's Cameo. What we do. Netflix's series Working, What We Do All Day explores what work means and what work is like for various professionals in differing roles and industries. After featuring workers, managers, and owners of various businesses, the series concludes with the mention of Milton Friedman. An influential economist, Friedman famously stated in 1970 that the sole purpose of a corporation was to make money for its shareholders. Working alludes to the fact that many businesses and scholars are expanding upon Friedman's shareholder doctrine to embrace a stakeholder-oriented view towards corporations. Shareholders versus stakeholders. In the more than 50 years since Friedman's well-known essay, business leaders have been revisiting the purpose of a corporation and moving beyond Friedman's focus on shareholders to include a more comprehensive circle of stakeholders. Though stakeholders may not own shares of the company, they are directly affected by the actions of the company. Traditionally, stakeholders have been viewed as including customers, employees, suppliers, and investors. However, the umbrella of who is a stakeholder now often includes the communities, trade groups, and governments impacted by the company's operations. Roundtable 180. The Business Roundtable describes itself as an association of over 200 CEOs of America's leading companies that since 1972 has worked closely with policymakers from both political parties to advance sound economic policies. In August of 2019, the Roundtable updated their stated definition of a corporation to acknowledge all of a company's stakeholders. Previously, it had stated that corporations exist principally to serve their shareholders. At the time of the change, the Roundtable said that long-term interests of all of a company's stakeholders are inseparable, and that no one group of stakeholders will flourish unless all do. Laissez-faire. Business leaders aren't the only ones who are highlighting the value in having stakeholder-oriented approaches. There is a growing body of empirical research quantifying and validating the benefits of a stakeholder view. Critics of Friedman's focus on shareholder value say that it may lead to risk aversion and poor risk management, as well as short-term thinking that tends to focus on cost reduction at the expense of longer-term goals such as innovation or employee and customer satisfaction. Researchers have also questioned the moral and ethical considerations of Friedman's shareholder doctrine. Friedman's ideas were highly influential for decades, influencing business leaders as well as policymakers. With the movement towards a more stakeholder-oriented approach having origins within the business community, it may be ironic that some groups that are most critical of stakeholder approaches have traditionally championed a company's right to make its own business decisions free from governmental interference. Thank you for listening to Markets Demystified from ESOP Advisor, LLC, where we relate investing to personal money management. Visit us on the web at esopadvisor.com. That's AESOP advisor.com, or call us at 940-268-4161. The preceding information is not meant as individual investment, legal, or tax advice. ESOP Advisor, LLC advertisements are for informational purposes only and are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any asset. All investments involve risk, and the past performance of a security or financial product does not guarantee future results or returns. While diversification may help spread risk, it does not assure profit or protect against loss. ESOP Advisor LLC does not provide tax or legal services.